I can't believe that. Now they circling. See, then look. I want you to know this is not.
Don't police people's way of
Let me tell you this.
themselves.
This is not a black woman who's put in Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that when. Right, but y'all doing that for us, and we ain't asked you to do that. Listen, don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this, and black people didn't do it.
There's some
black person, but if we wanted you to do it, we would have asked. They not gonna show y'all faces when they see that on their building. They gonna blame that on us. Y'all are part of the problem. News come on, they gonna say we did that. We didn't do that. Stuff like this ain't right. Stuff like this ain't right. That's what the problem is. We out here standing together peacefully, protesting without any problems. You got people of all races spraying on buildings talking about Black Lives Matter. That ain't even us. You got police officers coming to a peaceful protest spraying gas on us. We ain't even did nothing. Don't let the media fool you. When they see the vandalism on these places, know that it wasn't us. And when you see stuff like that, you're supposed to stand up and say something. Don't spray on these people's buildings. That's not our message. That's not helping nothing. And then putting it on us, and then want to argue with us and say somebody black asked you to spray. We don't need nobody to do nothing for us. That's why we out here doing it ourselves.
Hello Knockouts, Tonya TKO here. Make sure that you are liked, following, and subscribed to the page because there are a lot of videos that I need to make and I want to make sure that you don't miss them. Also, make sure that you are coming to the page because there's a lot of posts and pictures that I'm sharing and you need to be able to see each one. So listen, this right here is Nia Miranda. She's a protester out in Los Angeles, and this video was taken in the Grove, which is a very wealthy shopping area not far from Beverly Hills. So when the video comes on, she's talking about the helicopters that are flying low. She shows the helicopters in the sky, and then she immediately turns the camera around because she hears someone saying, "Don't do that, don't do that." And look at what it is that you see. You see two women dressed in all black. And they're spray painting something about some Black Lives Matter, BLM, and some other sentence underneath it. They turn around, they're getting defensive, and they're saying that some black person asked them to do that. And the people around them are like, listen, don't do that, don't do that. They're spray painting on Starbucks. Look, this is a nice area. It's a popular area that people like to go to. This woman right here, the way her hair is wrapped up remind you of someone Muslim? I don't know if she's Muslim or if she's just pretending because it seems like both of the women are wearing disguises. Remember when we put up the video of the man who was breaking the glass windows of the AutoZone? He too was dressed in all black. He seemed more police or military. These people seem more like lay people. As you see, they don't have the signature umbrella with them to block the camera views from above cameras. This lady has her cloth covering up her face. So, and you see the spray can, and you see both of them. Look, the whole thing is disturbing. Because when a business owner goes to open up the doors of their business and they see F Whitey, F this, Black Lives Matter on their door, are they going to be visually picturing a white person doing this? No. You know what they're going to be picturing? They're going to be picturing a black person, a person maybe like her with the afro, militant, and all this other stuff for spray painting angrily, destroying property or vandalizing property. And that's what they're going to see. This young lady is like, listen, we don't need you to do that. If we needed you to do that, we would have asked you to do it, right? Because the girls are like arguing with them, right? Oh, a black person asked us to do it. And this young lady, Nia Miranda, starts talking about how that's not going to accomplish the goal. That's not going to get what we want. And I think that she's sadly mistaken. That will get what some people want because there are operatives that have infiltrated the protest who are doing things like this. I'm going to be showing you a lot more videos that you all are sending me. Keep sending me these videos because the world needs to see this and we need to rewrite the narrative. As you know, I'm world traveled. I went through Central and South America in 2015, and when I got to Nicaragua and started speaking to the Sandinistas, speaking to the people who are on the ground, the U.S. government, our country, is very, very, very sneaky, very meticulous with insidious plans of disruption. I wouldn't put it past any government operative or any organization that is affiliated with people who have a vested interest in painting a certain narrative, going and putting their plants, their operatives, their agent provocateurs on the ground amid peaceful protesters. And look at how the conversation has shifted from George Floyd, from Ahmaud Arbery, to don't destroy property, oh this, that, and the other, oh shoot and kill, right? What do some people have to gain from disrupting the protests, from turning the protests violent? Listen, we all have been at, well, I don't know if we've all been at protests, but I've been at protests. And there's a feeling of camaraderie in the air. It's almost like a drug, how furtive and how pungent the feeling of solidarity is. Notice those two girls right there. You see the body language. They're not one of us. They're not among us. They're not the people who are protesting. These are anarchists. They're people who are saying that these folks are Antifa, which stands for anti-fascist, and they are known for infiltrating protests and starting and causing violence because that is their agenda, so I'm hearing. If I'm wrong, please let me know. This is what I'm hearing. But look at the body language. Look at how they start to skedaddle. These are not people who are among the protests. If these were people who were among the protests, where are they going? The protest is happening right there. Why are you leaving? Why are you coming in, destroying the property, and then walking away? When you're at a protest, you got your tambourine in hand, everybody's together singing, crying. There's a feeling of sisterhood, brotherhood, familyhood in the air. But these two young ladies stand out. They're dressed in their Frogger outfits. They're all black. Look, in some of the other videos, you're going to see it's the same MO. Same MO. Look, the girl right there on the right has her glove on her right hand. Looks like a fingerless glove on the left hand. Are they both fingerless? I don't know. But what I'm saying is these people, they come out in their uniform and their gear so that they could be recognized by the people who they are with. And I just want you to keep your eyes wide open and see what is happening out there. They got people on the ground who are shifting the narrative so that black people can be blamed, so that we could be the ones who are the face of the anarchy. And this is why it's really important for you to follow channels like mine so that you can see what is really happening on the ground and so that you can be able to create the narrative yourself and be able to speak up and have photo, video, evidence, proof of who exactly is out there doing this. There's another video I'm going to show you of bricks just posted up out there waiting for people to pick them up to throw. But listen, our country is very clever. They have ways of infiltrating, and their psyops and their special look. If you think that our government doesn't have the best psychologists and people on hand to be able to know how to control, how to contort the narrative, then you're sadly mistaken. I learned a lot about our country from traveling in Central and South America and Latin America and learning about how our country would go in, disrupt nations, upend a current leader and put in a plant, a leader who we choose, who we want to run that country. So listen, be aware, be awake, stay woke. Thank goodness we have camera phones. We have the ability to create video and make photo for photo and video evidence of what is happening in real time. We have the ability to broadcast live, and this is the way that we stay informed. This is something that the people who came before us, our predecessors, our ancestors, the prior civil rights movement, this is something that they did not have. Who knows who started the fires and started the chaos during the protests of the past? Who knows who started the riots in the 60s and the 90s? Who knows? But we know who was blamed for it. We know what the books are telling us, and we know what's being said in the documentaries from the broadcasters who came after the fact and started broadcasting the black people out there getting arrested, sprayed down, hosed down, pepper sprayed, maced, and beat up. But now, we are the journalists, we are the people on the ground, and we see and show what is happening in real time. And gone are the days where other people get to say the narrative. We are showing the narrative, and we're not going to be fooled any longer. We're not going to be tricked by the operatives and by the people who are controlling the conversation, who have a vested interest in painting certain people a certain way. And we see with our own eyes these operatives who are out there on the ground, women in disguise, men in disguise. No longer, no more, no more. I want you to leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. You know something that I just discovered while editing this video? All right, remember I asked where are they going? I'm like, where are they going? But look at this. Look, I'm scrubbing forward. You see this guy right there? Arms folded, cloth on his face. Is he with them? Look where they walk. One walks on the left side of him, the other walks on the right side of him, and look, boom, both behind him. A triad. Look for yourself. You see exactly what I'm saying. And then they turn around. Once the first girl turns around, that is when he turns around in succession and begins to walk off too. He's trying to pretend like he's walking towards the left, but look, he looks over at them and continues to walk in their direction, and then the camera is off of them. I don't even think people at the protest that day realized. So, two girls going up, doing the dirty work. A guy without all black on, in just regular layperson's gear, who is there protecting over them. Look at the body language. Let's go back. Look at the body language. He got their back. Look at that. He's pointing himself towards the women who are aggressing upon them. And look, they're standing behind him. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you don't see it too. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, make sure that you subscribe, and hit the bell notifications to be notified of new videos. Leave a comment below, share the video, and come over to TonyaTKO.com to subscribe to my personal mailing list and drop me a message of a viral story that you'd like for me to cover. See you on the other side. Peace.